It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, former NBA players Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, with David Aldridge joining us courtside. We've got the visiting team facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Doumbouya. Baller is out there with Baller. And it's Diabate in at the fourth spot. It's good.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Yeah, it's nice to see him be assertive instead of settling for a jump shot, especially in the first quarter.
Carter outside. Misses the three. Now here's Doumbouya. Pass to Baller. To the paint. Here's Diabate. And no good that time. To the inside. Goes back up. Doumbouya pulls it in.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Pass to Baller. Here's Baller. Wing shot on the way. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Inside. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
And I'll bet that's what they talked about before the game. Getting the ball inside early.
Here's Baller. Pass to Doumbouya. Here's Baller. Now here's Doumbouya. Carter up top. Down low. And then Carter with the dunk.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Pass to Doumbouya. Here's Diabate. Got a piece of it. From 13. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And here's Carter. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
First trip to the line for him here. And that one falls for Carter. Carter hits them both.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line. And trying to stem the tide here.
On the wrong side of a scoring run here, we might see a lineup change. I'll be pretty curious.
The visitors with the ball. Right wing. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Six on the shot clock. It's not going to go for him.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
17-foot shot on the way. Nice touch on the bank shot. Carter's got 6.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Here's Baller. Hasn't made one yet. Can they get it? Second shot opportunity. That doesn't fall either. He's missed his first 2 shots tonight. Carter outside. Offline from the top of the key. Pass to Dumboya. To the middle. Here's Diabate. Good work defensively by Carter. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. It's up a 3. Bangs home the trifecta.
He just didn't like what he saw inside, so he takes the open transition 3. But if he missed, Coach might have had some words for him.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, they need to regroup and maybe try and draw something up that can get them a clean look at the basket.
Defended by Carter. There's the pick to end the run. That one's off. He starts the game with the miss. To the inside. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Inside. Here's Diabate. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
At the line for the away team.
And he knocks down the first one. He's perfect from the line this time. It's a 9-point spread. Carter outside. From 7. And he can't bank that one in.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Down low. It's tipped. And it's going to be out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
Knocked loose. And the jam by Dumboya.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
Now here is Carter. 8 points for him.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. Defended by Carter. Pass to Diabate. And it's blocked. Here's Flores. Still without a basket. Now, Dumboya. Here's Diabate. Over Carter. True on the 14-footer.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
For the 3. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
To the paint. Here's Dumboya. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
Here's Flores, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Pass to Dumboya. Puts it up. Quick shot there, and it's off target. There's 1:17 left in the first quarter of the game.
And when he rises up, he knows he's probably going to get a clean look. It's a matter of executing.
Yeah, the defender just lacks the reach to be able to contest him properly.
He gets that one.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
There's a minute left here in the opening quarter. Over to the left wing. Defended by Carter. Shot clock at 5. And he's good on the 3 ball.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Flores. We've got 13 seconds left to play here in the first. There's a screen. Carter on the wing. Down low. He can't get it to go. And that does it for the first quarter. Leading by 7. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff. Out to the right wing. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And there's the drive. And he gets the bucket. 5 points in the game. Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
From the line. He can't get that one.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
He can't hit that time. To the inside. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And, guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Baller, he's checked in for Ellis. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. They set the pick. And he banks in the layup.
Breakdown for the defenders, and you can't ask for an easier bucket than that.
Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. To the wing right side. Two minutes now played in the second quarter. That one doesn't go. Here's Flores. Rebounded by Baller. No basket with that shot. Having trouble finding his range. He's 1 for 5.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Here's Baller. Scoreless thus far. Pass to Baller. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Shoot 2.
First one falls for him. And he makes both free throws.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
Hunter on the wing. Takes the 3. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass. And with the type of defense they played that day, they were able to cause a lot of mistakes.
Not just forcing mistakes, but converting them into buckets on the other end. Great controlled aggression from their D in that game.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Can't connect from short range.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes. Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Here's Baller. Still yet to score. The 3. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Pass to Flores. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Off with the layup.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thanks. With the CBA and new broadcasting deals both completed, league talk now turns to expansion. Commissioner Adam Silver says if you're a successful organization, I think it makes sense over time to continue to grow. There's no doubt that there are a lot of great cities we're interested in having in the NBA. Kevin?
You're so right, David. We could lay out 3, 4, 5 cities right now that would beg to have professional basketball. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. There's the screen. It's tipped. Inside. And he converts the layup. He's got 9.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Pass to Bola. Here's Diabate. The 7-footer falls. Diabate's got his second bucket tonight.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Now here is Carter. And he makes that one. Carter's got 12.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Pass to Bola. will not drop. Still looking for his groove. He's 1 of 6 so far from the floor.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
He hasn't had his best game, but they've gotten enough production elsewhere, so it hasn't really mattered.
Pass to Bowler. Beyond the arc. Now just 1 for 7 with that miss. Tough night so far.
They're losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
And so out of bounds it goes. And they retain possession. Several teams changing it up here. Fires the 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. 12 points for him.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
To the middle. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Defensive foul.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
On the free throw, no good. Just his first attempt. That one doesn't drop. Lucas looking for an opening. Pass to Bowler. It's deflected. Carter outside. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
The offensive success is due in part to his quality shooting. He hasn't wasted too many looks.
Pass to Bowler. Launches it. Hits it from 3-point range. Bowler's got 7 now in this quarter.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
There's the lob to Carter. Here's Bowler, defended by Carter. Off on the layup.
The contest and the rebound, folks. That is how you defend.
And that one ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession on Tuesday and then on Thursday.
And just looking ahead to what's on tap, there are a lot of winnable games for them. But you can't go into the stretch with that mentality. You've got to focus on what's in front of you and bring it every night.
Knocks it loose, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Carter. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
There's 1:26 left to play in the first half. Baller drills the three-pointer.
Number 20.
Baller's got 10 points in the game.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Pass to Bowler. There's 53 seconds left now here in the second. And here's Doumbouya. Bowler misses.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
Carter right side. 26 seconds left in the second quarter. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. 9 points in the game so far.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Here's Baller, defended by Carter. Here's Baller. Finds himself wide open and drills it. Baller's got 12 points now in the quarter. And we've reached halftime in this one. They lead by 13. We'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime.
Please direct your attention.
They're moving at a high speed. When they get in space, they really push the pace. Makes them hard to keep up with.
Yeah, several times.
And the next topic to touch on. And that is our...
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Baller's gone 4 of 8 from the floor, 50% on the night. Lets it go with the three. Drills it from outside.
Despite his relatively quiet night, they are still winning, and that just shows this team is more than just about one guy.
They've got Baller. Doumbouya is out there with Baller, and it's Diabate in at the power forward. Pass to Baller. Here's the screen. Just 5 to shoot. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
They've got Baller. Baller is out there with Doumbouya. And it's Diabate in at the force line.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
About 1 minute played here in the second half. "18 feet out. Doumbouya pulls it in. Doumbouya's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Here's Baller. Good work defensively by Carter. Shoots it. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. 11 points in the game.
Yeah, it's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Yeah, we can see over here, the coach, he has some choice words for his team. Words we cannot repeat.
Two minutes into the second half of play now. Pass to Doumbouya. Here's Diabate. Here's Baller, defended by Carter. Shot clock at 6. Here's Baller. Second chance shot, and the layup is up and in. Baller's got 14 points for the game.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
Carter outside. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. And the three off target. And they're staring at a sizable deficit.
And still within reach, though, that they don't have to rush things.
Pass to Diabate. The layup off target. Diabate's gone 2 for 6 from the floor so far. Lays it up off the glass.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
This one for three. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot three.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
And he hits the first of 3. He hits the second from the line. Last one's off, and they'll settle for 2 points. For 3. That's no good. It's his second miss. He's made 4. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. And the pass goes out of bounds, and they'll turn it over.
There's one for the low light. Wow. I'm not sure who messed up the pass, but look, somebody did.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
First personal foul, first team foul. At the line for your home team, number 27.
The first free throw is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Some people, RJ, have called for fewer regular season games. Could that help?
Absolutely not. If Kareem Abdul-Jabbar can take commercial flights and have to stay the night over and play 82 games, I think that the teams today can play 82 games.
Let's go. Can't nail the jumper.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
Pass to Carter. Looks good, is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
Now how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
They set the screen. Here's Baller, defended by Carter. Pass to Diabate. Here's Baller. He's got 14. Out to the right wing. Baller misses. Latrey. Down goes basket number 6 for him this game. He's taken 12 shots and made half of them.
This is that modern big man play. Tall guys who are comfortable draining shots from deep.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
To the inside. They need this. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
Puts one up from 19. Bank shot. No good. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The game is certainly going international. Commissioner Adam Silver says, with basketball's exponential growth, it's now truly a global game. We're fortunate that the very best in the world want to play in the single league. And Kevin, the NBA continues to draw talent from all corners of the globe.
And David, you've been all over the globe, and the talent level, undeniable. Carter, right side. Fires the 3. Doumbouya pulls it in. Doumbouya's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Pass to Bowler. Here's Bowler. It's stolen. Unhindered, going all the way.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Here's Diabate. He's got 10. Clock at 4. Got a hand on it. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
How about battling through the impact there and then wheeling that basketball in?
They have a very long way to go to get within sight of the lead.
And from what we've seen so far, guys, don't hold your breath.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. He's had 5 chances at the line, gone 4 for 5. And the first one at the line is good. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Diabate's got 13.
I just love when teams make it work down low.
Carter outside. Diabate grabs the board. .146 left here in the third quarter. Pass to Bowler. Six to shoot. Fires from deep. Hands it from downtown. Bowler's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Now here is Carter. Shoots from the line. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
Carter, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Carter.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Carter hits them both. 1:04 left in the third. Pass to Bowler. There's a good screen. Shoots the 3. That one's not going to go.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
35 seconds left to play here in the third. Carter on the wing. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one.
At the line for 2, Carter.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. Both teams deciding to change it up. Carter hits them both. 23 seconds left in the third quarter. Driving to the basket. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. He misses the free throw.
And just so frustrating for a team when you collectively go cold at the line. And that's happened to them here in the second half.
Here's Flores. He's got 6. Jacks up a 3, and no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair, delivering the blowout. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. You know, Richard, so many stars have done it. Any thoughts on a player asking for a trade with multiple years remaining on their contract?
If you're unhappy in any marriage, you should always get out. That is my opinion. Teams do it all the time. They'll sign a player to 5 years and then trade him in 2. So if a player is unhappy after 3 years of a 5-year contract, it's okay for him to request a trade, but continue to show up to work. That is my only request from the player.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Pass to Bola. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First team foul.
And he makes the first.
Number 20.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Carter outside. Goes up on the wing. He watches it go through the hoop for his 8th make. Now 8 for 14. They set the pick. He lobs it up.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. Here's Flores. Misses from close range. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Pass to Bola. And it's blocked. And they're running. Oh, and it's off. They can't cash in on the break. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now.
Clearly a foul.
Number 5. First personal foul, second team foul. At the line for the away team, number 34. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Good on both. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Carter outside. That shot off the mark. Well, they've got some work to do to cut into this lead.
And no need to get away from the game plan, though. But plenty of time to get back in it.
Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, that's it right now. He's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
They set the pick. The quick look, no good that time.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Lets the three fly. Rebounded by Baller. Baller's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
And he got a couple to fall from long distance in the first half, but still looking for that number 3.
To the paint. It's good. That's 8 baskets for him now. 8 for 15 shooting.
It's harder to thread those passes inside, but the reward is evident.
Carter outside. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Carter's got 26. To the right side. It's tipped.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence. Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
To the left wing. Greg, we know players are not shy about criticizing officiating. Anything you try to change or improve with the way the game is called?
Well, I like when the players and the refs get together in the offseason to go over video examples. And I think one thing that's important is you got to have relationships between the players and the officials. And then I think the fans can also then kind of get on the same page. There are going to be missed calls out there. That will never change.
Got a piece of it. Stolen by Carter. And then Carter with the jam.
Pressuring the ball and making a play that created the opportunity.
And as soon as they got the steal, it was off to the races. This is the aggressive mindset that the coaching staff encourages them to maintain.
Defended by Carter. Inside, here's Baller, and they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Carter outside. Rebounded by Baller. Baller's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. There's the pick. Here's the 3. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
The NBA has always been a star-driven league, Greg, and that's reflected in team strategies now more than ever before.
It is. All over the league, teams now building their systems around their stars, surrounding them with complementary players and running the offense through them as much as possible.
On the clock, here's Baller, and he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Baller's gone just 1 of 5 from the field. Stolen by Duboya. Here's Baller. Out to the wing. Shoots from 12. Baller misses. Carter outside. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
And that one falls for Carter. Both shots good from the stripe. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Carter. Fast break. Here we go. Goes up. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
And the league trying to get a bit more competition in the All-Star game. You got any ideas there?
Well, cash prizes seem to work well for the in-season tournament. Even a little something might help up the ante just a bit.
Over to the wing, and the ball ends up out of bounds. They'll keep possession.
Substitution on the court.
Pass to Bowler. Here's Diabate, defended by Carter. Here's Diabate. Carter comes in with the double team. Shot to stop the run. Buries the long-range jumper.
And I like how he draws the attention on the inside and then the nice little kick out in rhythm for the jumper.
There's 1:40 left in the game. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
And a long wind-up and strong follow-through on the one-hand jam.
Yeah, he's not going to mess that one up. Pass to Diabate. Here's Baller. And this year's draft class considered to be one of the weaker classes in recent years.
I don't believe in a such thing as a weak draft class. There is always going to be a player or multiple players that stand out. Understand, even if you're drafting 60 players, if 5 of them turn out to be legitimate players, that's a good draft class.
56 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Back to Carter. Nails the baby hook. Carter's got 36.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Pass to Diabate. Here's Baller. A three-pointer is right on target.
3 points.
30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Down low. And easy 2 points on the layup.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
And so the home crowd treated to a win. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.